time to start Chapter 7. We're going to do Excel in Chapter 7. Let me move my video recording thing out of the way. Alright, so I've already made a spreadsheet, you can see it, and I'm doing, again, problems that are just one number lower than the ones that are actually assigned for the Excel assignment. The first four actually have no data in them, so I've just titled the tabs, and then I put in the last one. This one actually has data. And remember that the original starting worksheets only have 3 tabs. To insert more tabs, you can click over here on Insert Worksheet, or you can right-click on a tab and choose Insert. And that's another way you can go. Alright, so let's look at 7.2 number 13. Alright, so it says find the area of the shaded region for each standard normal curve. Alright, the standard normal distribution is loaded into Excel, so we just have to trick it to get what we want. So part A. Now let's see, the first thing we want to know is what's the probability that z is less than negative 1.34. That's not actually what's being asked for, right? What I'm going to find right now is this little gray region in the tail over here. Alright, now how do you do that? Equals norm. Now be very careful. There are 2 distributions here. There's NORMSDIST and NORMSDIST. This is the standard normal curve. You can tell because the mean is 0 here, and they have a little letter Z over here. Z is the standard normal curve because you're looking at Z scores. So you want NORMSDIST, right? Be very careful with that. A lot of people miss this up. Now negative 1.34, close parentheses, enter. There we go. So that's the area of this little gray tail over here. Now I'm going to find the area to the left of 2.01. So the probability that z is less than 2.01. The way that the standard normal distribution works is it's always the area to the left, no matter what. So I'm going to find the area to the left of 2.01. That's going to include the blue region and the gray region. Alright, so I'm going to type 2.01, close parentheses, enter. Alright, now neither one of these is what we want. What I want is this blue region here. The top number is this gray region. The bottom number is both the gray and the blue. So to find what I was looking for, which is the probability that negative 1.34 is less than z, which is less than 2.01, that would be equal to this guy, 0.977, minus this one. Enter. All right, there we go. Let me bold that. There's the answer to A. All right, let's do it again now for B. So for B, we can run this a couple ways. One thing to notice is that the z-score is actually the same for both of them. You can play with that a couple ways. One thing you could do is find the probability that z is less than negative 1.96. That would be equal to NORMSDIST negative 1.96. Enter. Now, because these are the same numbers, you could actually just multiply this number by 2 and you'd have it. Another thing you could do is do what we just did up above and find this region in the middle and then take it away from 1. That's another way. So there's a lot of ways to do it. I think that the easiest thing to do would just be to say the probability that z is less than 1.96 or z is greater than 1.96 is equal to 2 times that probability we just found. There we go. Done. All right, now C. Well, C is a lot like A. It's going to be the same kind of thing. So we just need the probability that z is less than negative 2.33. That would be equal to NORMSDIST, don't forget the S, negative 2.33. That's one gray tail. If I multiply it by 2, that would be 2 gray tails, right? That's the 2 gray tails. So to find the blue region that I'm looking for, I would just take 1 minus that. There's the answer. Okay, so this is the probability that, let's see, negative 2.33 is less than z, which is less than 2.33. So I found one gray tail, I multiplied it by 2 to find the other gray tail, and then I take it away from 1 to find the answer. All right, I'll see you next time for the next problem.